Alright, how's it going, you guys? We are in game 16 now, playing with the black pieces, and I think I'm gonna go with my nice King's Indian setup. We're currently at 1229, and let's go ahead and play a King's Indian. We are versing a 1226. My opponents are getting stronger and stronger, playing dang near perfect. The more and more we climb. Also, I'm not making the best moves either, making minor mistakes here and there, but I'm looking to improve every game, so let's get it here. Underway here on game 16. Bishop there. Let's just castle. My opponent is developing very well here as well. Interesting play there. I think I'm going to try to Fianchetto. My light square bishop. Typically, white likes to play like queen here and create a battery. Wow, playing really passive though. I would add. That would block in my light square bishop. Let's see. Let's go play this. Block this out. I also want to create a square for my knight. And then I'm either looking at this or this. I wanted to play either like c5 or e5 right away, but it wouldn't have, unless I played c5, it didn't really have a pawn to help advance. So now this d6 pawn kind of helps any pawn breaks I have in the future, and also leaves a gap to where I can develop as well. Anytime the queen moves, we can just snag the knight out, and I will be more than happy to damage the structure. And I'm also just thinking, now that I'm out of the opening, my opponent's king is still stuck in the middle. So I think black is doing a lot better here. Although white gained a lot of space on the queen side. You know, I'm castled. I think more of my pieces are going to be out momentarily. I'm looking to kind of see if I can control the pace of the game here. We will see. And my opponent's very close to getting, you know, the knight behind the pawns, which would be good. I think this pawn break would be good. Okay, let's develop that. And now I think, you know, I think c5 just looks really good. I got a lot of pawns supporting that. Let us see. It's funny, we're like at a 50% right here. 10 wins and 5 losses, just pretty rough. But you know, I am pushing to get to a new personal best here in this series. So that's an interesting move. Once things open up, you can try to snag my bishop. Okay. Does this move work now? Take, bishop goes back. Let's go for it. I am thinking about this. Now that I have my knight to support it. Yeah, I'm afraid I can't do this because take, take, take. Oh, I would take with the knight. I think we can still do this. Let's do it. His idea was if I take with this way, my bishop would be hanging. Like I take like this and this would be hanging, right? So I would just take like this though. And I think this is what I want, you know, I'm opening up the center. Well, I guess not anymore, huh? Maybe we can attack this pawn. But it's guarded. I like my knights in the center, but let's see what we could do. That was a good knight rook move because now this isn't under attack. But let's see if we can. I expect this bishop to go all the way back. Yep. Still want to open up the center here. How do I? Would a move like this be possible? Maybe let's prep that move. We'll take with the rook. If this comes down, we just fall back. Okay, my opponent's also looking to castle here soon, too. Let's go ahead and go for that pawn break. Yes, if my opponent pushes, I don't think my opponent was going to be able to hold on to. Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess so though. Because that bishop watches it, right? But can I just push this pawn now, break that connection, and then go for it? Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. This is, hmm. How do I punish this? I mean, the pawn's very in my territory, but this square is guarded twice. Maybe we'll bring the other knight back in the game for the moment. About right around the same time as him. We could also go knight here, I think. Knight here, and I would take back with the bishop. Because then I'd be threatening this, and he can't allow that. That's not possible yet. But that's just trading knights, you know? It's just trading knights. What is the best move here? Okay, let's go for it. He has to take back with his knight. Again, I'm not getting much value off of this. I mean, I am controlling a lot of these dark squares, but I don't know, it just hasn't been too impactful, huh? Now he's got 2 eyes on this. Wow. He's just gonna challenge that? That's interesting. We're just trading then. It's not really... Could go like this. And when he takes, I take back, but I don't quite like that either. Maybe I play like this. But I don't know if I like that. Can I can't even do that, huh? No, I don't think I want to trade. Okay, let's go here. Let's just defend it. It's getting complicated a little bit. I mean, I would love my knight to, yeah, I would love my knight to jump there. So I figured, let me move and see for that. If he adds more attackers to this light square bishop, then I'd be forced to trade because I don't have an easy way to add another defender to this. But this was a way to where I can activate my knight, in a sense. So if pawn pushes, I'm thinking about just lifting up the rook for the most part. Then there's no way this pawn is going to survive with all those attackers. And pushing it would lose a defender. Okay, yep. So here he's got 2 eyes on it. I'm forced to take now. My opponent wants his knight here. How does he get there, though? Let's go ahead and kick this guy out. Man, this is weird. This pawn here is just awkward for me. Where would I want to go? This is so awkward. I don't have a really good place to put this guy. I'm like dancing around this pawn. It's always like double defended always. This is kind of awkward. Can I drop back? But then he does rook here. Let's go here for now. I could always I could always like drop this here. And now that he has no light square bishop too, I can always do a rook lift as well. But this knight move doesn't allow a knight jump in anymore, because I'll have two eyes watching that square. Okay, interesting. Let's get our rook in the game as well. Oh, he wants to put it there. That's kind of crazy. I don't think I can allow that. Wow. Yikes. Interesting. Am I forced to play this? Oh, wait a minute. Can I just push my pawn? Push the pawn. He's got 1, 2, but I've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's push it. That looks good. Make sure I don't allow him to do that. So now he's just got a couple weaknesses here now. So I can't move the knight or the bishop because this is 1, 2. And I can move the rook though, I'm sure. So maybe these guys can come up to just target this guy. That's a thought. I could move the bishop and then, you know, wow, what a move. What in the world? Does this work? He'll get into here. Oh, he's really looking to infiltrate here. If I just move the knight, it's the queen's getting in and moving anyway, so why move it with tempo, right? Why do I feel like I've completely lost this to this position? He added an attacker to this as well. So it's take. I have to keep all my pieces here. If I move my rook up, he could probably, well, maybe not. Queen here, is that anything? It's awkward. If I move my queen here, he can always get in and threaten the knight then. Then do I go here? Oh, here. That'd be a fork of this and this. That's the problem that I'm kind of seeing here. Oh man, is this just already lost? Yikes. Yikes. Do I have to do a waiting move then? Wow. I guess we'll go here. That way I could play here without queen here, I guess. I don't know. This is weird. Down on time too. I should move my camera here so I can pay attention to the time. Oh man. If I can't attack the queen, can I? Just go back. Maybe I could shut this down here. It's very hard to figure out what to do here. This is so. Oh, he's gonna double up the rooks. Yikes. Doubling up the rooks. Doubling up the rooks, huh? Take, though. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that. Yeah, let's go here. What would be the idea of this? Can't go like that. This is just a one mover, you know, it doesn't really do anything. I'd love my knight to go here or here. But it's all good. Let's do the one mover. So in doing so, I did lose a defender here, so that's a free pawn. But he can't take it right now because my knight is attacking the queen. So, but the thing is, I just need my knight here. Is what I'm kind of seeing. What is going on? I have to move my knight back. This is crazy. What is going on, man? This is crazy. I have to move it back because he's got two attackers. I mean, I have my rook with this too, but I like to keep the rook together in case there's some sacrifice stuff here. You know what I mean? This is weird. Like, I know I'm in a bad position when I'm just kind of shuffling my pieces around, waiting for my opponent to do something. I feel so stuck. My next thing to do is probably just get to... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, are we repeating moves? Yeah, I think I might have to repeat moves here. Okay. Go back so I can defend again, because if my knight was here, the only thing looking at that pawn is the rook then. So I have to keeping my knight here just to defend this pawn. This is such a silly game. I wonder if this is gonna be our first draw. You know what I could do probably? Just defend this pawn. Rook up. So we are shuffling. Okay. We are shuffling. Go here, that's a check. Can't allow that. Let's go rook here. Again, I could shuffle if I want to. But the thing is this is an easy pawn for him to defend. Right? He could like triple stack on this if he really wanted to. So how do I get my knight there? I can't easily here, 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 here. Wow. Wow. Hey, I might have to do that then, huh? Goodness. Goodness me. What does that do? What does that do? Let's go here. Takes. Take. Still can't push this. Expect one of these moves, maybe? Yep. Can I just go full on attacking this thing? But he was just gonna go full on defense mode, though. There's some tactics now. If he takes this pawn. Dude, what is this? What is this stuff, man? What is this stuff? Again, he's just able to go in now. I have to go here. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is completely ridiculous what's going on right now. I've got clear weaknesses here. These two squares. And it's just Well, this one, I guess, huh? This is ridiculous. I don't want him to infiltrate, and wow, I mean, this is right. Like, this is ridiculous. He moved there anyways? What in the world, man? Alright, I think it's... I'm gonna go for a trade here. This is actually crazy. His queen is the most active piece in his position. And I think it's time just to trade it off. Yep. Again, 2 attackers here. We've got 1, 2, 3 at the moment, but I do want to win this pawn. So if I have to drop my bishop back, yeah, he's going to double up on that pawn. So rook here, take, 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 take. I have to play bishop here. That's not good. Oh, wait a minute. Can I go here? No, he just pushes. Okay, let's do it. Rook here. I might have to play pawn here then, right? Because if I go, so rook here, bishop here, knight takes, pawn push, right? It gets really weird. So rook here, pawn here. Then he does something, unsure. Then bishop here. That way I don't lose this guy. I think I'm okay with that. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm alright with that. Really, really weird. This might be a draw. Yeah, because I'm going to go bishop here, and I'm just going to try to win that. I'm going to try to win that piece. And I have to take with the rooks and when I do get my bishop here, because if I take with the bishop, I can't move the bishop because then the knight would be pinned. So I would, you know what I mean? So I would have to, and I don't think I want to deal with that. So now the pawn is reinforcing this. I can now leave this, which is good. Okay, wow. Maybe we go up. Yeah, let's get our king active. Defending this pawn. We can't push it because then the opponent gets access to this square right here. So have to be aware of that. I'm totally okay with keeping that knight on the rim and not letting it get back in the game. Totally fine with that. But I think unless he goes back with the knight, I think the best play. He's got only these pawn moves really in his position. He could shuffle maybe this bishop here or something, right? But yeah, he really just has these 2 pawn breaks to really work with, which is I don't know. I mean, they're pretty quick. Like this is gonna come down pretty soon, I think. It's difficult because if I take, he takes with his bishop, and then it's another defender there. If I ignore it, I allow this push, and oh, if I ignore it though, that's fine. Hold on, this here, bishop here, and if he pushes, I take going this way. Oh, but then he takes here with check, and then I move over to the left. Oof. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Okay, he decided to do that instead. Alright, let's go ahead and attack this now. I think the other pawn might have been his better move. But the idea is I don't want to move this pawn and allow this knight to jump in here and defend this pawn. I don't want that, so don't want to move this pawn. And if, depending on the next pawn move, I think I can just start trading all of his rooks down. Yeah, so can I take? No. So let's go ahead and win this pawn here. Take, 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 take. He has to take because it's not guarded. So let's pre-move. Ooh, if I take with the knight, let's take with the bishop maybe. Yeah, let's take with the bishop, and if I can take, I'm already guarding this pawn. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. And now how do you guard this pawn, right? That's what I'm thinking about. You can't. What is your idea? Get in here with a check? That does not work, because this will happen. Oh, I also could have just taken the knight, couldn't I? Okay, I think I go here because he can't go here, here, or here, or here. So now I think this knight is trapped. He can go here, but I just take back. Oh, he got away. He got away. Okay, that's fair. Okay, and now I think we just try to move our king in. Let's try to trade these pieces off. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh, this is a crazy game. Already up 2 pawns, but this is tricky, tricky, tricky. I totally missed that, didn't I? I was so focused on my knight moves that, right here, I could have taken the knight, huh? Dang. Okay, that's unfortunate, but that's okay. I think we are getting in. How do I want to work with this opposition here? I think allowing me to go here is a mistake. Because he can't enter here because of this pawn. He could go here and then here, though. So let's move to the left and try to target this pawn. If he goes here and here, I think that's just too slow, right? So here, 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 take, here, up, here. Wait, sorry. Let's redo this. Here, 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 take, push, up, push, here. Oh no, I think he'll beat me. Here, here, here. Take. Oh, he just gave it to me? That can't be right. Do I let him infiltrate? I don't think so. But, ooh, how do we play this? Hold on. I'm up 3 pawns. I just don't know if I want him. These are all close together, so I don't know if I want him to be able to... Let's go, baby! I was about to say I don't know if I want him to infiltrate on the right side or the left, so that would have been an interesting thing I would have had to figure out. Um, Keeping in mind that I had to play quick, but we got it, guys. We got it in the end. Very good game. That's gonna be 11 wins now. Awesome. Yeah, shall we see what the game review says? Really good game there, I think. Really tough there. It was just so crowded for the longest time, right? I was like shifting my pieces around. 1750, really good. Some two great moves. Let's see. Good setup here. Yeah, I did want c5 as a break, but creating space. Then I do c5, not the best move. I should have taken there first. What was the idea of taking there first? Okay, okay. Not the best. I do finally then play that move. Should have pushed that pawn. Once we trade pieces here, I go back and then I ultimately do push that pawn, which was the critical factor. Made some moves over here, which wasn't the best, but then I do the rook lift. I eventually move my pieces around and find the best moves. Oh, I should have taken here. What if he takes back with the Oh, it would have been a fork. That is insane. I did not see that through. I was focused on him. If I were to take, he would take and he would have more eyes on this pawn. Wow, I did not see that fork. That was incredible. But there, I did not take the knight. I totally blundered. It says it's a good move, but in my book, that was a big blunder. But we end up trading these pieces off, and yeah, and end up just resigning. I could have pushed forward and whatnot. Wow, very good game. Awesome, guys. Pretty successful game 16. Very weird in the middle game, but we ended up clutching it up at the end. Playing too quick in the end game because I was trying to keep pace. I could have just taken the free knight. That would have been actually really good here if I went to just take that. Right here. That would have been insane. I would have won the game on the spot. But yeah, I was playing quick. I knew that was going to happen. So I was not expecting him just to jump and blunder the knight like that. So very interesting. But all in all, really good game. Even with me not taking that knight, knowing that I was going to take the pawn, being quick with it, still won the game. So awesome. I'll see you guys in game 17.